Alright guys, what's up and welcome back to Garry's Mod. Today we'll be taking a look at the GDisasters mod, and yes, I know my eyebrows look weird. Just give it a few days, I promise. But the point of this video is we'll be taking a look at the GDisasters mod, which was suggested by a plethora of people down below. Thank you guys for your suggestion. If you want to suggest a mod, do it in the comment section down below or on my Discord page, which I'll put in the description. But anyway, first things first, open up the console. And you want to type in this exact command, which I'll zoom in for you guys. Make sure you type this in and then press enter, and it'll give you a list of the compatible maps. Make sure you use one of these maps, because if you do not, then you might have some issues or some things might not work as good as the other maps. But the point is, just use one of these maps and you'll be good. Anyway, let's get into the overview and I'll show you guys what we're really dealing with here. In GDisasters, you'll find that you have many different disasters you can choose from, ranging from whirlpools to earthquakes to freaking fire tornadoes. We have a nice plethora of things here to check out, and we also have different variations and different intensities of those things. So I'm going to go ahead and give you a few examples of exactly what you can expect to see in this whole video, as well as the entire mod. One thing you can do is you can put down a big chunk of ice that you can slip over. As you can see, I don't know why I'm going that slow, but if I were to go fast, you can see I actually let go of my input there, but I ended up still sliding. And this is just a dust devil, which is just pretty much a baby tornado, but we can go even further than that. And here we have an F3 tornado, which is not the biggest you can have in the mod, but just a good showcase of what you can expect to see. This is actually pretty nuts. The effects are really good. So now, with all that out of the way, let's delve into all the features and all the disasters one by one in the feature showcase. Alright, it's about to get real, so we're going to go over each and every single one of these one by one throughout the low end all the way up to the higher tiers, and we'll see exactly what everything in this mod can do. Starting with tier 1, we have the whirlpool, which summons a baby little whirlpool. It's called small whirlpool, by the way, and pretty much what it does is you go up to it and it very slowly sucks you in and pulls you down. And it's a very subtle effect because this is the small whirlpool, mind you, but it's a really cool little addition. Make sure you do put this in water. And next up we have the patch of ice, which I did demonstrate in the overview. So once again, you just go over the ice. I'm not moving. As you can see, my hand is off the keypad, and I just kind of slide right over. Next up is what I can assume is magnitude 1 to magnitude 1.9 earthquake, and this is going to be a very slight shake. As you can see, the screen is slowly vibrating. And we can see a very subtle earthquake. It's nothing too crazy, but it can go up to a 1.9 magnitude. I'm going to assume that's what that measurement means. You can see little tiny pieces of the earth fly up every now and then, but other than that, it's pretty weak. How about a tar pit? You guys like tar? Well, here's a tar pit. It's a burning... Ow! I'm not even near it. I don't know why it's hurting me. But this is what a tar pit is. So it actually does hurt you. If you go into it, you will sink and take damage. And you'll just eventually die and just be... Look at that. Look how cool I look. Why is my face elongated like that? There's a lot of things wrong with that. I don't know what that was all about. But, so if being burned to death while you fall into a pit isn't your thing, you can still fall into a pit without dying. We have quicksand. And it's just a blob of sand on the ground you can place anywhere, and you'll sink into it and you'll see I am helpless. But I can constantly jump and move around, and maybe... Oh, there we go. Crouch. Okay, crouch jump is important, and you can get out. And then the last of tier 1, we have the Dust Devil, a cute little tornado. Look at this thing. It's so adorable. It's not going to hurt anyone, unless you, like, go into it and, like, you suffocate or something, or I don't know. But we have these cool little dirt particles on our screen. It just went through that freaking rock. Alright, on to tier 2. We have the Locust Apocalypse, which summons a swarm of locusts, which are grasshopper-like insects that pretty much eat crops, and they're always associated with curses. Like Egyptian ones especially, but here they are going for us. Apparently they like human meat, because they are eating me alive, and they are very fast. Unless you are sprint hopping, you will not outrun these guys, unless you're in some kind of vehicle, of course. Magnitude 2 to 2.9 earthquake. This is going to be the same as the other one, but a little bit stronger. We're really going up the tier list here, just amping it up. As you can see, it's a little bit stronger. We are moving just a tiny bit more. We have some more particles coming out of the earth. And that's it. It's not too much. It's really just a nice little baby earthquake. A flash flood. Now, you won't notice this on this particular map very well because this map is very well elevated. Go to a map that really sinks down. But there is an area on the map I'm trying to find that has a crater where we can see the features firsthand. So again, this will definitely be different for every map you do, but here we go. See this. Now, I'll just go ahead and clean up everything. Now, there is already water on this area of the map, but this part right here wasn't submerged until we did that flash flood. And just to really demonstrate, I'm going to redo it. You'll see it slowly rising from the water. It's weird seeing water underwater when it's like different layers like that. But here we go. Now it's gone past the original surface of the water that's on the map, and we have gone above into the land. Now, I won't go too high because, again, this particular map has a very high elevated ground. Speaking of water, though, we're going to now summon the medium whirlpool. So this is going to be just like the smaller one, but of course it's a little bit stronger and a little bit bigger, and the suction is pretty good. Also, I completely forgot to mention we have the black ice over. So what this does is it covers the entire ground in black ice, which, if you don't know, is ice that is very thin and very slippery and pretty much transparent. So it's hard to see, which is why it's not showing any indicator of it being on the ground. But I'll move, and as you can see, I'm still sliding. The whole ground is slippery and slick. And now we have the micro firenado, which is going to be a prelude to what's to come. This is pretty much just a baby little fire tornado or firenado, and it has a really cool effect. I love the visual effects with this thing, and it just kind of goes around burning everything in its sight. It doesn't actually let the trees on fire. That'd be so cool if it did. But here's the damage of it. It does do some pretty nice damage if you get up close to it. It does about 5 damage every half second, so about 10 every second, not too shabby. And then we have the Gustnado, which is pretty much a baby tornado. So we're slowly going up there. This is definitely better than a Dust Devil, let me tell you that. So there it is. It looks really cool. Again, the sound effects, super awesome, super top notch. Let's go ahead and get up close to this, see if it does suck us up. And this one does have a suction to it, I guess you could say. And it's very weak, but it does the job. It's pretty much, again, the baby tornado. And next up is the big whirlpool, which I'm going to assume is the biggest one that we've seen and the biggest one in the pack. This one has the strongest suction. It's actually kind of hard to get up. As you can see, it does pull you right back down. And it does cover a decent amount of space. Following that, we have the magnitude 3 to magnitude 3.9 earthquake. As you can see, if I sit still, it really is visible now that this is much stronger than the other ones. We have a nice visual effect, and it's pretty much just a stronger earthquake. Whoa! Okay, so that's the earth making that sound. I was wondering what that giant explosion sound was, so this one is definitely a bit more stronger. Whoa! Holy cow, it is insane over here. So we can see now the effects are way amplified. And now we go to the first real tornado of the pack, the F0 tornado. So if you don't know, the categories go up by F1 to F5, and F5 being the biggest, F0 apparently being the smallest. So here we see the clouds start getting extraordinarily dark. We see the tornado form originally in the sky and then slowly reaches the surface of the earth until we get the tornado. So there it is. We see some spinning debris. Now guys, this mod would work amazingly on a physics map because they would just suck up everything and just throw it all over. I was originally going to choose one of those maps, but I wanted to pick a big map and one that had a lot of space with water and stuff, so this was really the best option for me. But here we go. Let's go ahead and see exactly what this thing can do. It definitely does have a nice amount of grab. As you can see, it's starting to pull us in. If I can get close to it. These tornadoes move really fast, by the way. Okay, yes, it's definitely moving us. Whoa, 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 it's pulling us up. Oh yeah, here we go. We get above the clouds. You can see what it looks like from up here. It looks pretty damn sweet. And then we go into tier 4, which has the magnitude 4 to 4.9 earthquake. And again, we see those white smoke areas. That's, I'm going to assume, the dust from the earth spewing up because the earth is pretty much crumbling all over. The plates are moving. I can feel it. Whoa! If you're in the area of that, it can shoot you up in the air, and that'll be more obvious when we do the higher end tier magnitude earthquakes. For now it's pretty minimal, but also it seems like the earthquake is stronger in certain areas, so it depends on where you are on the map. And now we go to the F1 tornado. Whoa, that's way meaner sounding. We have a, whoa, it's already pulling me in. We have a very aggressive wind sound. This one looks a little bit darker. Whoa, what is that? Did I summon 2 tornadoes? I think this is the F1. Yes, this is the F1 tornado. So this one's definitely quite a bit darker. It's a bit more thin, which is interesting because, whoa, you think it'd be like bigger because the higher the category, the bigger the tornado. This one's definitely more destructive though, I can just assume. We have no time to dilly-dally because we're already going to the F2 tornado. Yes, no time to waste. We're going right into the next tier. And I actually want to see what this one looks like. So we can see it form. There it is. There's the base of it. So this one's quite a bit bigger than the last one. And look at all that debris it's sucking up. That looks really good. That looks amazing. I just want to see exactly what happens now if we get close to it. And look at that, it just sucks us up like nothing. Pulls us right up into the air. I love the dark color and the debris effects, looks really nice. I noticed that all the different category tornadoes seem to have different wind effects, so that's really cool. I like that touch of detail. And now we go to the mini firenadoes. So this, whoa, this thing is no joke. This isn't like that little one we looked at earlier. This one is actually a full-fledged tornado now, and look at that. That looks amazing. This is probably my favorite of all the different disasters in the pack. I love the firenadoes. They look really good. But let's go ahead now and see what it does to your health. And oh god, that's like 10 damage every half second. So that is, I'd say 2 times stronger than the last tornado. Anyway guys, now we go on to the magnitude 5 to 5.9 earthquake. I think it might be random. I'm not too sure how the whole earthquake system works, but I do know that it is a bit stronger in some areas. So here we have a bit of a rumble here. It's not too insane. We have a pause. Is that it? So sometimes when you do the tornado, it'll continue forward. I'm guessing that's why it says 5 to 5.9, because it'll be between those areas. Going up a tier, we have the F3 tornado. And oh my god, that sounds really devious. Just listen to that wind sound. That sounds unearthly. And there it is. That thing is thick. With 2 C's, baby. Alright, let's get a close-up look at this. This thing is nuts. If you throw a grenade in it, does that work? Oh, I don't know if that works. It looks like it just goes right through it. Oh, it's coming this way. So there is shelters you can use in this as well. Whoa, 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 whoa. Oh, this is awesome. I love this. Whoa. This thing is freaking nuts. Let's get an aerial view of this just to show you guys what we're dealing with. Look at that. That looks amazing. And now we have the magnitude 6 to 6.9 earthquake. Let's see if we get some crazy stuff here. Whoa. Oh my god. This one is way more intense. Whoa, there we go. That's what I'm talking about. So sometimes that'll happen, and now it's going crazy. My screen is spazzing the hell out. I can't even really see. And there's even higher tier earthquakes than this one. Alright, we're on construct here, and we're going to now demonstrate exactly what the flash flood will do. Or tsunami, I should say. Whoa! So that just blasted me out of nowhere. So that's the tsunami. Let's go ahead and try that one more time. There it is, baby. That's the tsunami. Covers the entire map. It doesn't last very long though at all, sadly. And now we have the magnitude 7 to 7.9 earthquake. Whoa. Oh, this one's actually moving me. It's literally moving me across the map side to side. That's not me moving. I'm just going straight. Whoa. Alright, I'm just gonna sit still. Look at this. This is nuts already. Is it gonna explode? No? Nice. Alright, there we go. So here we see the skies turning black. We have the clouds forming. Here is the F4 tornado. And this one looks like it's going to be like more of a white color. Interesting. So the F4 is obviously stronger than the F3. And I don't know if I did the 7 to 7.9 earthquake. I think I might have missed that, guys. But we'll do that one more time as well. So there it is. This one's actually kind of weird. It's not really showing up too well for me. Okay, I guess you can kind of see it from here, but it looks like it's kind of missing a lot in the center. What's up with that? That's interesting. Nonetheless, it works very well still. It does not affect the use of the tornado whatsoever, so... Alright guys, I moved to Big City because I could not get that tornado to come out. That map just had too much weird issues with it, so... That's okay, that's why we can always move maps. So now we're on the F5. Whoa. So this is gonna look really cool in Big City. I'm gonna get out of the center of it because that's gonna get me killed. So this tornado is a brown tornado. Interesting. I like how the tornadoes have different color variations too. And this thing is just huge. Big City is screwed. I'm not even going to lie. That is just, there's no way. And we got some weird white tornado in the center there, but let me just back out to show you guys the real deal. That is it. See that big, thick thing right there? That's the tornado, the F5. It looks good, doesn't it? So what about the earthquake? Well, we have the magnitude 8 to 8.9 earthquake. This one also has a bit of a different sound. So I want to say that if you are in the air, the earthquake will obviously not affect you, as you can see. But if you're on the ground, it's going to be a jittery mess. It exploded somewhere. Again, it seems like when the earth pops up like that, it's in a random area of the map. But regardless, different areas of the map will have a different effect of the earthquake as you explore. Oh, it just happened again. So it can happen multiple times now that we are at the higher tier. And now we have tier 9, guys, which is just made up of the 9 to 9.9 magnitude earthquake. I hope I'm saying that right. I hope that's the actual magnitude reading. If it's something else, then I'm gonna... Oh my god! This is nuts! I did not expect it to be so damn strong. Whoa, 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 whoa. If it explodes, it's gonna shoot me up like 1,000,000 feet. Whoa! Whee! And we're gonna follow it up with a magnitude 10 earthquake. The strong... Oh, right off the bat. Not even gonna mess around. Right off the bat, we get shot up in... Oh, Jesus Christ. And now we have the Martian tornado, which this is tier ELE, by the way, guys. This is a whole nother tier. So that's the Martian tornado. Oh my god, that thing is fast! So it's not as big as the F5, but that thing is freaking quick. And this is obviously if it was like a tornado on Mars. I'm guessing Mars tornadoes are very scary like this one. They're a lot quicker and more dangerous. So it's just kind of going around it. It's literally just going around the waterway here. So I'd recommend spawning this where it can't get stuck, because the entity can get stuck in like pits. But here we have a nice little area that we have it trapped in, and it's just gonna suck us around and just throw us out like a gazillion feet. Next up we have the megatsunami. This... Oh my god! No! Oh my Jesus Christ, man. That is crazy cool. So it just freaking floods Big City. Look, guys. Big City is flooded. This is crazy cool. It doesn't last long, sadly, but goddamn, that literally covers most of the buildings on the map. That is definitely a mega tsunami. And last up, guys, we have the firenado, which I couldn't even get out of the way quick enough. This is a beast. This is the firenado, pretty much mature. Where did it go? Where did my firenado go? It literally just fell through the map. I can't believe that just happened. Look at that. That looks awesome. This is by far the coolest looking disaster, I think. It's just running through the city. Hopefully this one doesn't sink or disappear randomly. But that looks really freaking cool, guys. So that is the firenado and the final disaster of this pack. Now, we have a weather tab, but that's still being worked on. Next up, we have buildings, which we have houses and stuff. So you can build shelters and stuff. We have separate pieces, like here we have some walls, some doors. I won't go too in-depth in this because the video is already going to be long enough, but we can kind of hide in here. You can really reenact your favorite natural disaster, and you can like kind of roleplay even if you want. And then we have houses too. We have a storm shelter and a gigantic steel door, which you can throw up on the front and just be pretty much good to go. I'm pretty sure a tornado could not do anything to this. And then we have weapons and ammo, which is also being worked on. And then we have equipment. So we have the Dorothy probe. I'm not exactly sure what this thing does. We get some kind of error when I press E on it, so I'm going to ignore that for now. We have the Dorothy... Is that 4? Do I throw that in there? I'm going to look so stupid to people that know what this is. Okay, I'm not too sure what this is for, but we're going to ignore it for now. I do know, though, that the siren will play when there's a tornado present. So we're going to go ahead and test that out. Here we have the F5. Let's see if it plays. Also, before I forget, we also have this Doppler radar, which gives us a nice, cool little thing. I don't know if this really works. Wait, siren, play! It's not playing. Maybe it'll play now. I don't think it's gonna play. But we have this radar here, which actually does work. That's actually really cool. I don't know if it actually is like, you know, if it's real. I don't even know how to read that shit, but it's there. It looks cool. I love it just for the aesthetic purposes. Let's see if we can get this radar to work. So I don't know if you have to connect it to anything, but I know that within the presence of a tornado, it will go off. Maybe it has to be right in it. This tornado is, where is it going? I don't think it's gonna go off. But there you guys have it. That is the GDisasters. Funny fact, the mega tsunami goes above the clouds of the tornado, so you have a underwater tornado, or I guess that would be a hurricane then. But this is the GDisasters mod. I hope you guys did enjoy it. A really, really cool mod. The things that I like about it, number one, are definitely the quality of the disasters themselves. They are amazing. They're by far the best tornadoes and tsunamis I've ever seen in Garry's mod. Number 2 is I love the quantity of the things you get. You get a bunch of different disasters to play around with. It's actually pretty insane that you have all this stuff to play with. Even like little things like ice on the ground or like a tar pit or something like that. On to the things I didn't like. The things I didn't like are none. This thing definitely is the real deal. It has everything that you'd ever want in a disasters mod. And the weather is going to be implemented soon, as well as some other features. It's still a work in progress. But for now, the disasters are definitely top notch. And if there's anything else added in the future, I would love to take a second look. But that's pretty much it, guys. An amazing mod. I recommend you guys check it out right now. If you did like this video, please let me know by leaving a like and subscribing by clicking that subscribe button down below. Also, check out my Discord and my comment section if you want to leave suggestions, or just join me on Discord if you want to talk. Also, follow me on Facebook and Twitter down below, and I'll have a Patreon, which you don't have to, but you can check it out if you want to support me further. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you in the next video, and until next time, farewell.